Obviously, as we know, the meeting is now being recorded. Thanks very much for your time tonight, ladies. I do appreciate it. What I've done is I've actually gone through some of the stuff that I've been doing over the last couple of weeks, just to show you how I'm moving them from my personal Facebook page through to the groups, how I'm working the groups, and then how I'm moving them from the groups to calls. The trick to absolutely everything. Keep it as simple as possible, guys. That is your trick to everything. If you think about it realistically,
it works.
When someone sends you a text message and it's a big long text message, do you not read it and go, I'm not reading that right now? We live in an instant world, and this is why we need to keep everything simple of what we're doing. So I'm just going to quickly share with you what I've done today, and then we will take it from there. So how to use groups. Now, obviously, as it stands at the moment, we've got 2 groups that we're using with Trevorium. We've got the Dream Trips, and then we've also got the Digital Nomads. We will also have another group coming up very shortly, which will be the training one. I believe that's up already, where they will be helping guide us on how to move forward. Please do not think just because you're getting a little bit of training from me that you don't need to go on what Todd does, what the company does. Always listen to the company, because the company speaks with its heart. It understands exactly the vision it's got and the way it wants to move forward. So you're always going to get the best advice from the company, but I will always give you advice to help you with your day-to-day. So, okay, basically the first thing that you need to do is you obviously need to move them from your Facebook to the group. The best way to do this that I have found is to go and get a clip from the group that you want to actually move them into. And Carol's already started doing this. She's taken the advice and seen what I've done on the 23rd. And today, a couple of hours ago, she's literally put this on her Facebook wall.
Perfect.
It doesn't matter that there's no traction on it at the moment. She's only just put it up. But you can see here with the way that I did this, this is 48 hours of trading. If you want an invite to a private group on how this is being achieved with no experience of trading, pop me a message. I've got 49 comments on that. I'm still working that. 5 days ago, I put that up. I'm still working that. But you can see the wording that I've used. Private group. Make them feel special.
Yeah.
It's in the wording, guys, as well as the picture. It really is in the wording. Make them feel like they're missing out on something as you put your post up, so that basically, I don't know if you can see the things popping up on my thing at the moment, but did you see that pop up with someone just asking how can I sign up for Forex? And that is someone that I've moved from my Facebook off this very, very post that you're seeing right now.
So busy as well.
To the groups. I'm using the tools around me, and the reason why I'm using the tools around me is that story is bigger than any story that I can give at the moment. So it makes sense for me to use stories of those that have got stories. So it's perfect what Carol's done here, and it's a small trade. It makes sense to put the small ones and the big ones up. Don't just go for the big ones. The reason why I say this to you is that not everyone's going to be able to afford an account of that size. Christina's bang on the money. Get it already, don't you, darling?
I mean, I'm so busy today. It's just incredible. The Forex is just the people I joined just recently, a month ago, they're coming back like, wow, because I signed them for the group. Easy.
Yeah.
What they do, actually, they just watching what's happening in the group, and they say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I said, this is it, sign up.
So, yeah, I've watched the change in you, Christina. You like a Felicia Beacon, and it's lovely to see you like this. I love seeing people glow, and you are so happy all the time. You're buzzing, you've got energy, you're vibrant, and it's coming across on your Facebook.
And the Todd as well is going in more interactive with me, kind of appreciate what I do. So it's nice, when the CEO get involved.
Well, you can see the difference in you as well. You're a different person. You're upbeat. You're boom, 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 boom.
But sometimes I just would like to have the break. I said, wow, I was so upset. Like nobody is getting back to me now. I think like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Because you've lit the flame inside. It's because you actually now finally understand your worth, Christina. You finally understand that you can do this.
Yeah.
You're looking at all the tools. You've removed all of that muddle that you had around your head. So let's keep this really simple. There's a process to use. Follow the process, and it works. You will honestly go from strength to strength with this company, Christina.
Yeah.
You know, you're starting to. I'm seeing someone that didn't know what they were doing to now who is starting to shine, and that's because you listen.
And I tell my daughter, cook for yourself, I'm busy. So what happened? So do it, whatever.
Well, that's what mums are here to do. We're here to teach them to look after themselves, aren't they?
Get she did a good job, so I can work, you know.
Good. Get her to cook for you as well. That's when you've got
Yeah, she does. Always.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So use these. It doesn't matter which group you're using, because you know when you're wanting to attract people for travel, use the travel one.
Yeah.
No one's going to have a problem with you doing this in the slightest, because you're building your business using the tools around you.
Sometimes they are not sure, travel or this. So
ask them, and if not, put them in both groups. But what
they said, I'm not sure, can I join both? And I said, yeah, it's a private one though, but you need to make up your mind.
Well, fantastic. I love the fact that you're using the word it's a private one. You are making them feel special, and this is what this is about. You need to make them feel special. You need to make it about them.
Sometimes, can I just interrupt? They asking me, oh, can I use the Telegram as well? And I said, that's for Travorium. That's only for members. I'm happy to, you know, if you sign up, you can be in Telegram and watching really the trades. But this is completely just for members. And they feel like, okay, I want to join. I say, exactly. So, yeah.
See, again, you're following the process, Christina. Look at the way you're smiling as well. It's just...
Yeah, but it's been a journey, you know.
But you've stuck it out. And this is what networking's about. It's not easy. If I was to turn around and say that networking is easy, I'd be telling you lies. And I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, this is difficult. It's not for everyone. But those that stick it out win. And I speak from experience. If I show you my commission in my back office, I stick this out. I do what needs to be done. I keep with it. I'm constant. Yeah.
Rebecca as well. She said, "It's a business, Christina. All right, you don't make money straight away, you know." And I love her encouragement. It's amazing.
But it's true. It's true. And if you look at a traditional business, it'll cost you about 25 grand to put a traditional business together. With this, you don't have to invest 25 grand. But what you do is you invest a small amount. But the beautiful thing about it is the investment that you're making actually pays for your holiday. So effectively, your business is actually free.
Completely.
And most people don't realize this. But what you need to do is you need to make it about them. I've seen a group which I think can help you. Would you like a private invite? It's invite only. Very, very simple. What's the group about? I'll send you an invite. Have a look. That is so simple. And you can use that sentence to any conversation you've had. We had a previous conversation about 6 months ago. I saw a group and it made me instantly think of you. Would you like an invite? It's private, invite only. When you say it like that, when you drop it like that, they're going to say yes. But what I would say to you as well is please do not blanket invite. You know where we've got it on Facebook where you can invite all of your friends?
No.
Don't do that.
The one they already get into it and they kind of thinking, yes, Travorium, I'm actually happy with, but not sure if trading or travel or both. Then I know that actually you already watch enough to make up your mind, and I kind of join for the group. But otherwise, if they're offering, oh, how much and how much and how much is, I don't have time for this. We don't have time for this in the group, you see.
Well, you've hit the nail on the head. And this is the thing, if you just do a blanket invite, that's exactly what you're going to get, Christina. You understand because you've made those mistakes yourself in the past before. Hence how you could tell me what happens when we do that. But then also, if you do a blanket invite to the whole of your Facebook, how can you be personal with these people when you go back and speak to them? You cannot make them feel special because you've just used them as a number.
But I can see how many invites I get. Crazy. Nobody even tell me somebody invite me. I always send them a, do you mind or would you like me to invite you to the private group? And when they say yes, then I invite them. Not that I'm getting so many invites for different beauty and stuff like that. Nobody asked me if I want.
Have you had a quick look at what I'm putting out tonight by any chance?
Oh.
Because this is exactly how I'm like, don't just invite everyone because of that. So here's some examples of how I invite. I would love to learn that. We have a private group on Facebook. If you'd like to see how it's done, yeah, sounds good. We'll send you a link. Fab. You're so welcome. So easy.
Let me just take
I just throw it in gently.
Yeah, this is you've got very good communication skills.
Sometimes, Christina, sometimes.
Majority of the time, it's just crazy, you know.
But look, here's another one, okay? So this is a lady talking about the travel and that, and she's saying that she doesn't want to test and that. I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm the same. So I own the conversation. I'm the same. I then flip it back. I advise people to start with a 200 trade with it. And then once you're up to 400, take the 200 out. And then you're trading with free money. We have a group that shows how we do this. Would you like an invite to it? It's that simple. It's simple when you make it look simple. And that this is the real trick to moving people. Don't pounce on them. Chat to them. Just chat to them very, very gently. Just slip it in. It's a bit like when you're asking a child when they've been naughty. You have a normal conversation and you just slip it in and they go, ah. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same. And we understand this. So you can see me, how gentle I'm being with this example. Another example here as well. Thanks for liking my trading. Sorry about saying pot, I should say post. We have a private group. We'll pop you an invite over so you can see how we are doing this. Boom. I haven't got a clue about any of it, but I'd like to learn. So then I've got to, and then she's asked me a few other questions. She says, so I've got to have access to the trading education suites and signals. I've said how much it costs, yeah? I'm meant to be having a chat with this lady. I haven't had a chat with her today as yet, but I am going to send her a message once we get off this and say that I've not stopped all day today. Is there any possibility I could speak to you tomorrow? Because I want to give you the correct time that you deserve. So I'm still going to follow up. I've missed 2 calls today that I've meant to have. But I'm going to message them. I've got one from Saturday that I need to pick up as well. I was meant to have a call on Saturday. So that's 3 calls that I'm behind on so far this week. And these are just for me using the groups very, very gently. Very, very gently. So when you've got someone that wants to join the group, one of the things that I've noticed within the group is everybody's just introducing them to their name. If you have a look on the Digital Nomads, you'll see that this is how I invited Adrian to the group.
Nicely.
I've only invited one person to any of the groups like this. The rest of them I've just shuffled in. Adrian's joined the company.
Yeah.
I've done this. Yeah, I've done this deliberately to show you the difference.
Wow.
I'll go back and start doing the same with the rest of them, introduce them to the group properly like that. But this is what you do. You go on their Facebook, you go and find a really nice photo of them, and it's normally their profile photo. You literally take that picture off, you save it, and then when you introduce them to the group, you introduce them like that. Not just their name, you put a picture up about them. And then what you also do is you put wording, a little bit about your conversation, about why they're excited to be a part of the group, what they're looking for. The reason why you do that is then it enables other people in the group to be able to respond accordingly on the comments that they put, which therefore then gives a deeper thread of the conversation, which makes them feel more important. That's why I introduce that way. You can see it. Please give a warm welcome to Adrian, who has joined us today with a trading package. Adrian is a very kind-hearted man who wants to help others with making money via trading. His experience will be an asset to us all. Here is to your success with the Travorian family. I literally introduced him once he'd signed in and went boom. Any of them that I'm talking to and I can feel that they really are interested in this, I'm going to introduce them like that, and then I'm going to say something nice about them.
Yes.
It's
Make it
about,
very special.
you've got it. Make them feel special, Christina. Make them feel special. No one wants to feel like they're a commodity.
No.
Everybody wants to feel that they are worth something. Everybody wants to feel that they will fit in and that they're going to be an asset. And these are the strengths that we need to bring out on people as we introduce them to even just looking at the business, because we're showing them that we value them. Why should they value us if we don't value them? You get what you give. Yeah, you get what you give. We all know that, and anyone with half a brain knows that you get what you give. Okay, so tag. Okay, so before I really got into it, I actually started tagging Adrian. Now, we had a conversation about cryptocurrency, and the conversation that we had is that he doesn't want to hold cryptocurrency because he's seeing cryptocurrency going like this a lot at the moment. So what he wants to do is he wants to trade against cryptocurrency. So as it moves like this, he's catching the pips and making the money as other people are losing money in their accounts holding cryptocurrency. Adrian understands the way that this works. That's why I've gone try not to laugh with the conversation we have had. I am making his introduction to, excuse me, teeth came out wrong. Teeth came out wrong, words came out wrong. I'm making the introduction to the group personal. I'm talking about conversations that we've had. Go and have a look at this. So I'm letting him know that he's important to me as I bring him into the group. I'm letting other people in that group know that he's important to me as well, that I value him as I bring him into the group, hence the way I'm speaking. So once you've brought someone into the group, you're going to want to see what interaction they're doing with the group. And rather than you sitting there searching down the feeds, this is what you do. You go into the group, and in the right-hand corner, there's a search button here. You press that search button there. That will then bring up a toolbar. All you need to do is put their name in, as you can see that I've done with Adrian's name. That will then show me what Adrian's been doing on the group. So then I can see instantly what his interaction is, what his interaction with other people, where we are with Adrian. I can do that with anybody that I've put into the group. This is why you must write down everyone's name that you put in, so that when you follow up, you can actually go and see what they're doing within the group. And before you go to follow up with them on inbox, you can quickly go and see where was the last time they spoke to someone, and then you can comment as well. You can then bring the interaction back to the forefront of their mind, and then you can go and inbox them. This is how you use groups to your advantage. So if you can see here, again, this is me with Saveda, who is looking to join us either this week or next. I've then had a look to see what she is doing within the Dream Trips group. And you can literally see it at a glance. There she is on this comment here. We've then got another comment there. I have then got it whereby I've then had a little chat with her in the back of in inbox. This is a couple of days ago that I've done this, but I can then marry up my inbox to exactly what she's done within the groups. I can see what my conversation with her on inbox is. I can see what my conversation that's going on within the groups. I can then put a conversation together to go back and speak to her, because I've then seen what is occurring rather than flying blind and going, where do I start? So if you use the search button before you go to speak to anybody via inbox, you can see exactly what communications they've had. Do they need a little bit more help? You can then also tag them in stuff that you haven't tagged them in before when new stuff comes up, because you'll see whether or not if you've tagged them in anything new in the last week or not. This is how you make groups work for you.
So how you link the inbox to the group?
Say that again, my darling.
How you link the inbox, what you have been writing with them?
You can't
You can't no.
link your personal inbox to the group.
That's
What you
fine.
can
Okay,
do
you did. Okay.
is that you can search in the group via here.
Yeah.
Okay. That will then bring up what they've been up to, who they've been speaking to. Same again, I've done a search on Saveda to see what she's up to. And then literally with Saveda, you can see it here.
Okay.
Took the day off the phone. Yesterday needed a break from 2D. And whilst I have the company, once I have the company I travel with, I put a group together showing what the members are up to. We'll pop you in it so you can see the deals we've got. And she's literally then sent me today voice clips saying, I'm calling you tomorrow. That's how I'm working it. I'm using the group as my tools. She's in both groups. She's in the digital one. She's in the travel one. It doesn't matter that she's in both. We're travel traders. She's looking at both.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So how to move to getting on calls. If I was able to get Todd to host a call on the trading to explain how it works, would you like an invite? I'm using the admin of the group. Todd is the admin of the group. They're going to know that Todd is the admin of the group. That's why I'm saying Todd.
Yeah. Nice.
You can see here, you know, will be an evening. Yeah, I'm up for that. Fantastic. We're having a call this Thursday at 7 p.m. Boom, there it is straight away. I'm now going to lock that down, that I've sent her that invite on my Excel sheet that I use. And then what I'm going to do, Thursday afternoon, I'm going to start speaking to her. Or Wednesday, I'm going to start tagging her in other stuff. So I'm warming her up ready for the call. Not in her inbox. Yeah, we've got the call tomorrow, don't forget. Why do I want to speak to her like that? What I want to do is tag her in something else and say, here you go, have a look at this. Speak to you tomorrow. Nice and easy, guys. Nice and easy. Remember, it's about them. It's never about you. It's always about them. Make them feel so special that they want to be a part of the Devorian family. That is what you're here to do. You're here to drip feed, funnel them through the groups, and bring them to signing up. Now, Todd's going to be hosting the Thursday call for us because we're going to bring sign-ups through. I'm going to bring people on prospects onto the call on Thursday.
Yes. So 7 p.m.
7 p.m. I'll get a flyer out for you as well. So if you want to put a flyer on your Facebook, we'll have a flyer for you. I'll have the flyer for you for tomorrow with the ID number, all of it. You'll be able to send it through private messenger, put it on your wall. Just stop the recording. Don't want to